Hey everyone, how's it going? So I've had a lot of fun doing some of the different Godzilla side-by-side faces. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw a Godzilla and Shimo side-by-side. So hope you follow along and enjoy this video today.
Now to start off with our Godzilla and Shimo side-by-side, let's begin by folding our paper in half. So I'm just going to take my paper, I'm going to give it a nice fold right down the middle. This way, we have a little guideline that kind of shows me where I want to keep all of my drawings. And eventually we'll be putting a line right down the middle here. Now to start off with this, let's begin with Godzilla over here. So I'm going to begin right here, and I'm just going to start off by making a little line that's just going to curve up like this. Now, starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to go down and then up to kind of shape out where his eye is going to be. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this line in a little bit. Then I'm going to draw a line that's going to go up and in. Another one that's going to go up and in. And one more. It's going to go up and then in like this. Now, right here, I'm going to make just a couple little lines that just kind of curve down and around the eye. We'll put a couple more here just for some detail. Now, starting here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of come down like this. Then I'm going to make a line that's going to go out and then in to kind of start off his nose. Then we'll draw a line that's just going to kind of curve down. Then I'll bring this back up to here, and we kind of color this in a little bit, just to kind of help show where his nostril is going to be. Next, I'm just going to make a couple little lines that just kind of curve down, and then a little line across here. Next, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of come down like this. We're going to come in, and then we're just going to bring this over here. I'll make a couple little kind of broken lines up here. Then I'm going to start some of his teeth. I'm just going to make a couple little different sized teeth in here. And then right here, I'm going to make a line that's just going to kind of go out and then up, and I'll kind of repeat this a few times. I'm going to draw this line down, and then we're going to come over here. Then right down here, I'm going to make this line come over and then up for his chin. Then I'm going to kind of make a couple lines to go over and then up here. Then I'm just going to kind of bring this up and then in. Now, let's start on his teeth down here. So we're just going to make a couple more little pointed lines for some teeth. And then I'm going to make a little line that's just going to kind of come around here to kind of show where his lips would be. Right here, I'm going to make a couple more little kind of pointed lines to go over and then up right around his eye. Then I'm going to make one more line that's going to go out and then up here. Then I'm going to kind of bring this line up to a curve for the top of his head. Then I'm going to bring this line down and then in. Then I'll do a couple more, kind of go down and in. I'm going to bring this down and kind of curve it around. We'll do that a couple more times, kind of down and curve in, and then right to the side here. Now, right on top here, I'm just going to make a couple broken lines, some long ones here, and a couple long ones up here. Then I'll make some kind of curved, pointed, kind of like triangle shapes right here that aren't all the way closed in, just to kind of show some texture, give a little bit of detail. And I like to add a couple little kind of broken lines right around the top of the head. I'll kind of come in with a few extra lines over here. And then a couple little broken lines right around here. I'm going to make some little lines that kind of come down here for some detail. And then a long line or two down here, just to kind of show where his neck is. Then I just kind of like to come in here and add some little lines, lots of line work on him, just for some detail. And even a couple around these little areas here. Now at the top here, I'm just going to add a couple little pointed lines for some spikes. And then we're going to do some more of his spikes back here. I'm going to make some lines that are just going to kind of come up and then down at different points. I'll make another one right over here. Then I'll just kind of put some extra little points and lines on here just for some detail. Now, starting over here, we want to put Shimo. Now, before we draw Shimo, I'm just going to take my marker and I'm just going to make a nice straight line right down the middle of our fold here. So right where we have that fold, I'm just going to draw a nice straight line down just so we can kind of separate Godzilla from Shimo. Now, to start off with Shimo, we want to kind of line up the eyes again with Godzilla's. And so I'm going to start right over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw lines just going to kind of go down. We're going to come up, and then I'm going to kind of curve it in a little bit. Then I'm going to take this and kind of curve it up. Next, I'm going to make a line that's going to go down and then come up for the eye. Then I'm going to make a couple little curved lines right around here. Now, starting over here, I want to make the nose. So I'm just going to begin by drawing a line that's just going to curve down. Then I'm going to make a line that's going to go down and then kind of curve up and down here. Make a line that's going to curve down with a little curve here. Now I'll just kind of color this in. Next, I'm going to make a line that's going to come up and over to here. And then I'm going to kind of keep repeating this. I'm just going to kind of go up and then over, up and over. Then I'm going to kind of go up and then kind of curve this in. Now, starting here, I'm going to draw a line that's going to come out. I'm going to curve this in, and then over here to kind of line it up with Godzilla's lips. Then I'm going to put a little line back here. Then I'm going to fill this in with some sharp teeth. Then right here, I'm going to make a line that's going to come out. We're going to go up and then in. Then I'm going to bring this line kind of out and then in. Then we're just going to kind of curve this line up to here. Next, starting here, I'm going to make this line come down. We're going to go over and we'll line it up right up with Godzilla's mouth. We'll put a little broken line right around here. Then I'm going to make this line come over, kind of come up. Make this come out and up. And make this go out and then up to here. Then I'm going to make a little line right here for the back of the mouth. And I'm just going to fill this up with sharp little points. I'm going to make some sharp points here, kind of right around the eye. With a little broken line right around there. Make a long line that kind of curves down here with a couple more little lines there. Kind of curve some lines up and a few little broken lines around. I'm going to make some little curved lines around here. And a couple little lines over here too. Then I'm going to put a few little detail curve lines onto these bumps right here in the front. And a couple here. And then a few little lines kind of right around the nose. I'm also going to make these kind of like rounded circle shapes that are not completely closed up. And I'm just going to kind of put these in some random spots just to kind of make it look like Shimo's got some different scales and texture. So I'm just going to put these in a few different spots over here. Then I'm going to make two lines that are just going to kind of come down for the neck. And then one's going to come down and in, and then straight down. I like to add a few extra lines right around here for some detail, and a few by the eye. Now for the spikes on Shimo, I'm going to make some spikes come up, and then I'm going to make some that just kind of go up and then back down. We're kind of making these more triangular ones. And I'm making these a lot longer as I come out here. I'm going to put a row of kind of smaller spikes right around the front, or the edge, I should say. See, I'm just making these kind of small triangle shapes right here. And then I'm going to kind of fill these up with some bigger ones, kind of make them real jagged and pointed, kind of all around here. They kind of go off the paper too. And we'll just kind of make some little lines and stuff around here just for some details, just some quick little broken lines on all these. And even some more right around here too. And there you go. There is your drawing of a Godzilla and Shimo side by side. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.